Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I understand. You needn't tell me if you don't want to.
If I were you, I'd be begging for more details.
It's not that I'm not interested. And you can certainly trust me if you want to tell me anything.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
What does the Cruciatus Curse do?
It's known as the Torture Curse, Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Protego! Revelio! Accio!
Off on another adventure, are we?
Away from me! I'm sorry, I'm sorry!
Glaciers!
How do you do?
Everyone falls off their broom at least once. You just have to get back on. I think I'll go for a quick sprint on my broom after class tonight. I find it helps stimulate my mind, especially if we've had a class with Professor Binns.
I still can't believe that girl broke her essay on shrinking concentration.
That young'un's now a teacher herself. It's a wonder she's not gobbled up by her own fang.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
What that Hufflepuff girl said in the boxing. What lovely sound. Oh, that's class, that is.
Professor Howard is going to quiz us on where we'll be.
And have you seen how these professors look at your clothes? Black looks at me like I'm a pauper. I swear the man thinks I have fleas. Professor Hecat is intimidating, but then she has a serious subject to teach. Can't afford to coddle students when it comes to defense against the dark arts. Oh, did you hear about the new spell we're learning in charm? I can't wait. You know it's gonna be a laugh with Ronan. I asked Ronan what he'd recommend for a billywig scene, and he laughed and said, try not to be seen. I didn't find that funny at all. Professor Sharp asked me what the ingredients are for an Alihotsky draft, and I could not stop thinking it. I wish I was a metamorph magus. Imagine being able to change your eye color depending on your mood. I'd hate transfiguration if it wasn't for Weasley. She definitely takes the fear out of it, and that's saying something. I should think there's an entire ward in St. Mungo's for transfiguration accidents. No better feeling than the wind in your hair as you fly above the world on a broom. I hope I'm wealthy enough one day to buy every broom model at Spintwitches. I wish I was an animagus that could fly. A raven or an owl. Then I wouldn't need my own broom. I prefer to study in the library. It's always much too loud in the common room. I suspect most Slytherins would prefer not to be in a dungeon, myself.
I tried to send a note to someone I like. If only I hadn't done it in potions.
My mother sends the foulest owl.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Hello there.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt's knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on.